wash my hair. Oh, hello there. I'm Rebecca and I'm vlogging because I wanted to put up a video today, but I didn't have like anything exciting going on in my life, so I just thought I would sit here and cross stitch for a little bit. I want to make it seem like this is just basically what I do of a Friday evening, is I just sit down and craft, but to be honest, I have not picked this up in, I don't know, months definitely. I started this project over a year ago. I was working on this during Comic-Con last year, so July 2016. I think I may have started it around the time I started bullet journaling or just after. It may have been one of those things on my to-do list that I finally got done because I had it written in my bullet journal, but man, I hope I don't look super sweaty. But this pattern is one that I made out of a photo, and if you can tell, it's going to be a picture of our beautiful husky Max. I'll post the photo right now. That is my gorgeous husband. At that time, he was actually my gorgeous fiance. That was the morning of the wedding. And he posed with the puppy buns before, heading to the church because Max couldn't come to the wedding. So I thought that would make a really great portrait, and I wanted something to cross stitch, so I made that. But I'm not here to talk about cross stitch. I'm here to tell you guys that I'm weak and I'm afraid that something's gonna happen. I have been obsessed lately. And by lately I mean since maybe March, April, with the idea of moving into a personal sized traveler's notebook for my planning system. They're just so gorgeous and cute, and just the pages are just the right dimensions, and I don't know how much longer I can hold out, guys. The original plan was to stick with my personal size bullet journal for all of 2017. I have my future log set up that way, and I have all of my collections that I would have to migrate if I were going to move into a different size. Rebecca, this is going to be too much work. But I've already been so weak as to actually purchase a packet of field notes and some Moleskine, what are they, the Cahiers or the Volants? I think they're the Cahiers. They're the little, the same size as the field notes. This pack is like craft covers, and it's lined paper. And the back is perforated, which will be really, really nice for short-term collections. I can be like, here's my phone number, here's a shopping list, and just pull it out. But I currently, as of now, have been strong. I have not purchased a personal size Chic Sparrow yet. As those of you who are fans of Chic Sparrow know, the Second Chance sale is coming up September 8th. So that's less than a month now, and I am planning on purchasing 2 personal size notebooks at that time. Hopefully I will fall in love with at least one of them. Even if I don't, I feel like I won't be able to stop myself from moving in. We'll see. I'm not sure how much I care about staying in the one size all year. Part of it is a challenge, resisting the temptation to revamp something that's working for me. The personal size is working fine. Just, the pages seem just kind of a weird length. How it's almost twice as tall as it is wide, and it just seems weird sometimes, and it feels like it would be so much easier to carry the pocket size around. It would make more sense as a wallet instead of lugging out my whole personal size for my wallet, which works fine. There's no good reason for me to switch sizes, and that's why I think it's so crazy that I want to so much. And I blame Carrie Harling. I love Carrie Harling's videos, but she moves traveler's notebooks so often as well. And so that just is enabling me. She's always showing off the gorgeous leathers that she gets from Chic Sparrow. And she is a big fan of the pocket size as well. She's always moving back and forth from personal to pocket. To A6, someday I'd probably want to try an A6, but let's not even worry about that. Let's get the pocket size first. And it's so tiny, I know, and I'm afraid that I'm not going to like it. I'm also afraid that I'm not gonna like it if I move in and find that it's actually too small. Then what? But yeah, so just I wanted to kind of give you guys a heads up that I might be moving out of my current Outlander Verona, which is a gorgeous leather. It's a gorgeous notebook, and I really love just about everything about that and about my setup. But I might be sort of moving into the pocket size sometime soon. It is simultaneously like liberating and terrifying that you don't tie knots and cross stitch. Also, like, I feel like I'm really hard on these needles. So there are a couple things that are keeping me from jumping off the deep end and redoing my entire bullet journal. One of them is the fact that I don't own the notebook yet, though like I said, with the second chance sale coming up, that might change very quickly. The other thing is that I've been thinking for a while about learning about that getting things done system that everyone's always talking about. It seems like everybody and their life coach has read Getting Things Done by David Allen, I think his name is. Never trust people with a first name for a last name, right? But it seems like it might be something that is worth looking into. And on the off chance that it is, I feel like I would want to sort of re-figure out what my inserts in my bullet journal are used for, because I might want to have like an inbox insert and a project planning insert. But I haven't actually read the book. I just have a sort of a rudimentary idea of what other people have said, what Boho Berry has said, and what a couple other people, I forget. It seems like everybody's read that book. So that is my goal for September. That's my monthly resolution for, it's now August, next month is September. For next month, I'm going to get that book from the library and I'm going to read it. And then my Traveler's Notebook's going to come and I'm going to do an unboxing video for you all. And I'm going to start to try to resist temptation in earnest, but we'll see if that happens. I just threaded all of this through and then it just came out the other side because I wasn't paying attention. Who else has this love-hate relationship with counted cross stitch? It's the best, right? But it's also like frustrating as heck. Stay put. So this video is actually going to be a knitting vlog instead of a cross stitch vlog. But last weekend I was visiting my family. If you haven't checked out the interview I did with my mom and sister, check that out. I will link the video at the end of this video. Yeah, we were down there and I had brought my knitting project along. So it's the same sock I was working on in my Comic-Con vlogs. Brought it along just in case I had a little bit of downtime, but I kept it in my suitcase because I was like, I don't feel like working on it. And my other sister, the one who wasn't in the video, who, shout out, she's on her way to college like today, so awesome if she's watching this. But she has the most adorable little dog who is such the stinker. She got into my bag and she stole my underwear. She ate a big hole in the crotch of my pajama pants. And she destroyed my knitting project and my wooden 2.5mm DPNs. So I don't have a knitting project right now. So we're working on this instead, which is good. Because this needs some work. 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. I can't even tell the difference between these two shades of gray, at least not in this light. There we go. So good talk, guys. Thanks for joining me. I'm glad I got a little bit by bit, right? If I make one of these videos every week and stitch like 15 stitches every week, then I'll be done with this in another like couple decades. That'll be great. So yeah, thanks guys for watching. I will have another Sims video up on Monday and another planner video up on Thursday, and then you can maybe watch me do some more cross stitching next week. We'll see. And go ahead and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.